What's going on, everyone? Today I wanted to talk a little bit about a mechanic that I have put off learning for way too long, and that is double flip resets. Now I know this is not really a necessary mechanic to progress and get a higher rank or anything, but it is a super fun one to learn, so I figured why not. I just finished doing a little bit over 500 attempts, and that is attempts, not completed shots, although I did get some absolute bangers in there. And I will highlight some of the good shots for you. But first, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I learned while doing all of these attempts. It did take me quite a while to do these. I don't really think that I learned everything there is to learn about it, but with this many tries, this many resets, I do feel like I learned just a little bit about it. So without any further delay, let's get right on into what I learned. So the first thing that I found out is if you have a stall bind, this mechanic is way easier to learn. At the beginning, I was trying to do it the way where you have to flip into the ball, but if you have a stall, you just have to get underneath the ball, click your bind, and then you're done. And once you find out where that sweet spot is for hitting the stall and making it lead to a reset, it'll become muscle memory and you can just start chaining the resets together. Okay, so the second thing is, and you're not going to want to hear this one, but this mechanic is definitely going to take some time to learn fully. This video alone took me many hours to make, and I'm nowhere near players like Forky and AJ. This mechanic requires a lot of super precise movements, so don't give up if it takes a few days to start hitting the double resets, let alone scoring them. And that's okay. It took me a few weeks until I was comfortable hitting just a single reset, and now I don't even have to think twice about it. So the third thing I figured out is that you're going to need a decent amount of space to pull this shot off. You lose a lot of momentum, so the play is pretty slow. But to counter this slowness, you always have the opportunity to hit the ball from anyone challenging you, so that's pretty nice. You're going to need a decent amount of space for this mechanic. 1s and 2s is probably going to be your best modes to hit it in, but 3s is definitely doable. If you find the space to hit the shot, I say go for it. Okay, so last thing I want to talk about is how to actually get the reset chain going, and you can achieve this by learning how to get really soft touches on the ball. If you just slam your underbelly into the ball, it's going to boom it away from you. You have to find out how to go just slow enough to get a solid touch so you can just rotate your car, hit your stall bind again, and continue the train. And that's pretty much what I learned. If you have any questions or comments about anything that I've talked about or said, please feel free to ask. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you made it this far, I appreciate it. I'll talk to you in the next one.